Do past lives from other planets affect this one? Yes and no. Let's start with the no, because it is mostly no. First of all, let me explain what kind of past lives affect this one. I learned this because I've had clients in the beginning, when I didn't know too much, that would ask a question after we would clear issues from a past life. They would ask their soul, have I not had any nice lives? And their soul would answer something along this line. Yes, many. But those lives don't need healing. So I do not need to show them to you. I'm showing you the lives where we were so hurt or so damaged, emotionally usually, or so fearful that they left a scar, and that needs to be closed, that needs to be healed. That wound needs to be closed, in other words. And this is why I'm not showing you the pretty lives. This is why whenever I meet people and they say, I was a queen, and I was a king, and I was this, and I was that, I'm like, who told you that? I have done over 9,000 personal sessions in my 14 years. It might sound like a lot, but it really isn't. It's a little more than 2 a day. And I have never met anyone that was a king or a queen in a previous life. Maybe they were, but it's not mentioned because it does not need healing. So this is the reason when we go for a session of a therapy, we are always shown traumatic lives. Because many times when we are traumatized, we leave a part of us there. This is very easy to happen. The soul can very easily be split up, or should we say spliced. I think that's a word. Scientifically, you know how the scientists just splice things over and over again? It's easy for this to happen to a soul. So the soul wants to go and get that part back. So these are the kind of lives that affect this one. Now, lives on other planets. We have all lived on other planets in physical bodies for many reasons. The first reason is Earth is really nobody's home. Earth is a school. It is a university. Yes, I know. I keep saying those words all the time, but if we hear them over and over again, we will convince our body of this, and we will come out of the drama. Just imagine university students. The majority of them are having fun. Why? Because they know it's only 4 years. So why not enjoy them? We are talking about the majority here. There are some people that are so pressured from their family to perform and to be the best that unfortunately these people cannot enjoy college. We are supposed to, if we lived in a civilized society, we would shoot these parents that pressure their children to succeed like this. But unfortunately, we don't live in a civilized society yet, and we believe it is not good to kill people. But be patient, we are very close to a civilized society. Now, let's go back to the question. lives on other planets. It is very, very rare that a life from another planet would affect this one, unless something went wrong on that planet and you came to Earth, or you were sent to Earth to understand something that would help you on that planet. Then the issue that needs to be understood would run your life, meaning it would be the main theme of your life. So in this case, you could say that lives on other planets affect this one. It is rare, though. It's not like, 10% of the population or something. Now, after we have healed our past lives on Earth, after we have closed the books, closed the files, as the police say, case closed. When all your past lives here on Earth are a closed case, you reach the center of you. You come more to the center. As we come more to the center, we can easily go up and down time and place, because in reality there is no time. When I understand this better, I will explain it. Now I know it in theory, but I have not felt it with my physical body, so I cannot explain time at the moment. Now, as we come more to the center of who we are, because we have dealt with all our issues, or most of our issues, it is very easy to connect with our previous lives on other planets that are actually happening at the same time. So then we might think that our life from there is affecting us. But this is not really the case. This is simply the fact that we have connected with another life. I remember at one astral traveling I did, I saw another part of me on another planet. The very humanoid, by the way, simply taller than us. And it looked metallic, however it was soft. I touched it, I literally touched it, and I felt it. Super intelligent, super comfortable, and super confident with itself. It looked male, but it was quite androgynous, so I can't say for sure if it was male. And I was just so enamored with the fact that I have another part that is so advanced, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And I wanted to make sure if this other part is actually another part of me. So I ask it mentally, do we have the same higher self? And that other part says to me, mentally again, who cares? Just express. It doesn't matter. I think it wanted to give me the feeling of, don't get stuck anywhere. Keep moving, keep expressing, and keep growing. Because when this part said, who cares? This is what I felt. Like, don't get stuck. Who is my higher self? And is my higher self talking to me? Is my higher self mad at me? All those things. Just keep expressing, because this is the fastest way to growth, and never have regrets, because regrets stop growth. Just be. And don't start asking, okay, but what is it I want to be? That is not the issue here. The issue is be yourself. Be who you are. There's no need to go outside and kill people if this expresses you, but it's okay admitting it. I always admit I want to kill plenty of people. Of course, I don't go out and do it. So admit, all of you, admit your thoughts. Stop thinking that you are good. This is really holding you back. Okay. Let's see. I still remember that part sometimes. It was years that I saw it. I have not seen it since. But I still remember it with a feeling of like, I can reach that. And I would like to reach that here on earth. I would like to reach that level of confidence and intelligence. Why did I say this? I don't know where I was going with this. Let's go back to the question. Do past lives from other planets affect this one? I don't have anything more on this, I think. Now, see this image? It's not scaled properly. The city is way too small compared to the mountains and the humans. But even here on Earth, this is how our future will be. We will have floating cities. We are very close to discovering anti-gravity, and we will have many floating cities like this one. And each city will have its own little theme. I'm going to say something here that might sound racist to a lot of people. There are many people on the planet that prefer to live only with people that look like them. When we build cities like this, they will be able to do this. They will be able to move to a city where everyone looks like them. We're going to have thousands of these floating cities. They will not be floating from place to place in a matter of minutes, but they might be migrating according to the weather. Or if they have learned enough from being over one particular lake, like this one here, they might all decide to move somewhere else. Cities will communicate with each other. Humans will be coming down to Earth, meaning Earth meaning the ground. They will be coming down to the ground. But this is how we will be living in the future, in the not too distant future. I don't think every last human will be on one of these cities, but because life on them will be so much easier, many will choose it. Also, in one of these cities, we will be with people that think the way we do. And we would like this for a while. And then when we are over this, we will choose another city. And we will ask them if they would like us to come there. In most cases, they will say yes. I'll give you a little example. I love geography. I love everything about the planet. So, if I see one of these cities full of people that like the same thing, I'm going. It's something like this. This is what we mean by people that have the same interests. Another thing, I don't like children. So I will go and live on one of these cities where everyone on there is an adult. You see, the future will have 100 times the amount of choices that the present has. The future is beautiful. We will take our power back from the game that is played on earth. We are not victims. Never go into the victim energy. But we will take our power back from those that are running the show. And this will create a plethora of choices. Also, a lot of these cities will start off as private cities. An individual or a corporation will say, I'm building a city for my headquarters, and I would like this and this and this. Whoever wants to can come and live here, but they would have to abide by these rules. Now you might say, this is not equal. It is, because the other people can go to another city. There will be no shortage in the next dimension that is coming. Right now, we are concerned with equality because we believe in shortage. We think there isn't enough. But once we see that there is more than enough, we won't be concerned with equality so much. I think I will leave it at this, because we have gone way off our subject.